guide your feet. He will sort of he will plant your feet firmly. You know, you are guided, you're encouraged, and things will go better for you. So why not? So it's the book that suggests these things for us. People get killed in the same manner. I mean, in the same today, the Arab Peninsula have changed a lot. Most changes. I read recently from the news that even the death rate, sometimes in even what is it, mothers and death rate, or people who the death rate of children or mothers or something has even come down from the say 80s or to 2000. It has really come really down. It's down. It's been reduced than before. It's worse for some reason. If that statistics were right, I don't know. But it's encouraging to hear such things, But at the end of the day, most Quran people are not, into that stage. From what I'm reading and what I say, most people who are deeply into religious state of Islamic religious, what you could believe in, faith, whatever their faith that they have that they think is deep, can think that I'm not even qualified to hold this book. They can claim that I'm not qualified to hold this book, and it's all in this text. It's also here in Surah, in Surah LVI. I think next to exactly LVI, next to, not too far from the text we just read. We just read is LVI. Here we go. LVI verse 75. Sorry, verse 75. LVI verse 75 all the way to what 80. He said, "Furthermore, I call you to witness the setting of the stars, and that is indeed a mighty adjuration, if ye but knew that this is indeed a Quran most honorable. This is a Quran most honorable in a book, most honorable in a book, well guided. It is well guided. Some people even say the well guided, they guided physically, and their spiritual guidance from God also. It is well guided, which none shall touch but those who are clean. None shall touch but those who are clean." In so many ways, I'm not considered clean in the Islamic world. Why would I be considered clean? I've not gone to Hajj. I've not gone to Mecca. I'm not even supposed to touch it. Yet the book is there on the shelf being sold. Yeah, it's being sold on the shelf. And if they keep doing that, who is going to get hold of the book? You see, after staying in that confined area for a long time, I just realized that no, this we're probably taking things wrong. We have to put it out there. I mean, no. These things are just, and we make some money out of it. So it's been out there. So I go to the shelf, like all other books is there being sold. You pick it up, you buy it. You know how many people touched it before the book got there? Is it only Islamic people? Nah. On the shelf, that person standing there, that English person, or that person, they have nothing to do with Islam. They don't know anything. They touch it every day. They hold it. They're selling it to me. The person who sold it to me touched it. He's not an Islamic person. He's an English person right there. An English person who has nothing to do with Islamic thing. He's not dressed up like Islam or anything. So it really doesn't matter. But the text says so, and you believe in it. Those who are cultural or religiously in tune, they are, hey, no, it's not right. The star will fail. So even if you are from outside that faith and you touch that person, or you, no, except those who are in there who pretend they really know the truth. They'll sort of see the truth, but because of what people might say, the criticism, they still stay in that, that pretentious state, wearing the clothes, going about just like Muslims do. But when they get a chance, they are mixing with their friends, socializing. They tell them it doesn't matter. We just have to. It's culture. It's to our culture. They talk plainly with each other, but they don't also do it for anybody to know, because they know that the other of the cultures who are some among them who are so deeply believing, and they will criticize them, or they sort of feel that, hey, you're a betrayer of the faith, and that is another consequence. So they won't allow themselves to be held by people or anybody. But if you get held by somebody, you get a problem. You become an enemy. There is a girl who who called something Yasin or something. She's from Belgium or I think Holland. That's why he became a parliamentarian there. He goes well, and he also realized certain things. He comes out to speak. I didn't like most of it, honest speech. Sometimes she debates. She has to get a bodyguard to guide her in life, because she's been seen as an infidel, somebody who has, like moved away from her faith, not by Allah, but by ordinary people, who claim to be doing things for God. As if Allah, they make Allah look like, excuse, they make their own God look like he's not a real living, person, or just as people supposed to be that he's a living person. I can't go fight for Allah. Allah knows this woman knows where she's going. She knows where I am. He knows everything. Let Allah do whatever that Allah had to do, not you. Allah has set the law including you to be abiding, and you will think that He has given the authority so you can go and make the law become what it has to be, and then you tackle the other person. I mean, this is serious. But then again, this is what happens. These are some of the realities of life. She has to protect herself, pay money, guide herself, because she could easily be caught. She has some of the people following or protecting her. Sometimes the people he associates with have been killed cruelly in certain ways by some fanatics out there who think that what they're doing was for God. Nobody's telling them that, hey, why are you guys so upset or angry? This is God's book, and God can sit anywhere He wants to sit. And if God hates His enemy so much that you are like doing all that, the so-called enemy you call your enemy, that you are killing, if you kill all your enemies, who are you going to convert? If you, a human being, you are doing a work for God, and then you are carrying a message, it doesn't take one day to convince people, not even your own children. It took you a whole lot to convert your child to be an Islamic person or is Muslim. So if you kill your enemies, who else are you going to? It's the same enemy who are supposed to be converted into Islam. So what is the logic in destroying your enemy and saying that they are stubborn, they are not listening, so it's better to take down these people, they will never convert. You have no power to know whether he will never convert or he will convert. So even that stands in your way of you saying that you are obeying Allah. But then again, they get their quotations of pursuing or do whatever they do from the same book. And the same book also advises you and tells you and teaches you to understand that it is Allah who has got the authority to do whatever He wants to do, and not you. Because you cannot take Allah's place. The same thing in the Bible. I'm not leaving the Quran out or talking about the Quran and leaving it's there. These are books that have made suggestions to us in our life that we're supposed to believe in God. Now, I am reading it in the intention of what? Finding truth or being able to convert or having. But here I find these things, and the sense it makes to me is what I'm putting out here to you also. Because not everybody has got the IQ to understand. Some people have got the knowledge of watching and listening through visual means and understanding things. So these are another means to reach out, to share my view. You think, make judgment for yourself what I am doing and what you have, if I'm wrong or right. Make judgment for yourself. You read the text and then you see it there, And if you read on from 78, which tells the book is well guided, 79 tells you that it's which none shall touch but those who are clean. A revelation from the Lord of the worlds. A revelation from the Lord of the worlds, God Allah. This is what Allah said to Muhammad or whoever made the utterances. Is it such a message that ye would hold in light esteem? Is such a message something that you should hold in light esteem with no regards? You must really cherish it. And have ye made it your livelihood that ye should declare it false? That even you have made it, your like nothing. That you are even telling people that you are declaring it in a wrong way, in a false way, another blaspheme for you to do such thing. For me to, if I'm interpreting it or reading that in black and white and telling you what is there, and making suggestions of the same book, of the things that relate or the things